Out of the frying pan into the fire. I thought Cooper was an asshole, but he was a sweetheart next to Rhodes. We could be in real trouble. You better watch yourself. I mean physically, watch yourself.
I can handle it. Don't worry, it's not going to come to that. We've just got to pound some logic into their heads.
Impossible.
Where's Dr. Logan?
Frankenstein, he's in his laboratory. Where else?
There's a loss of initiative, caution, many of the human cognitive functions. Apparently the result of decay in the frontal, parietal, temporal, and occipital lobes. On revival, the rate of decomposition is slowed substantially. Indications are that these beings could function over a period of years. In cases of early revival, 10 to 12 years before decay would threaten mobility. The brain is the engine, Sarah, the motor that drives them. They don't need any blood flow, don't need any of their internal organs. Now, I've severed all the vital organs in this one. There's nothing left of the corpse but brain and limbs, and still it functions. Look, Sarah, look. See, it wants me. It wants food, but it has no stomach. It can take no nourishment from what it ingests. It's working on instinct, a deep, dark, primordial instinct. Decomposition occurs first in the frontal lobes, the neocortex, and next in the limbic system, the middle brain. But the core is the last thing to be attacked by the decay. It's the R complex, Sarah, that central bit of prehistoric jelly that we inherited from the reptiles. Here, I've gone into the center here and attacked the R complex discreetly. I've removed it from the equation in this corpse. I believe this creature would be benign even if it had its eyesight and its other senses. Its primitive instincts have been erased. It still has motor function. Probably still has powers of deliberation. It can be domesticated, Sarah, don't you see? It can be conditioned to behave the way we want it to behave.
And all that's required is 15 hours of fancy surgery that only a handful of people are trained to do. I thought we were going to stop work on the neurophysical and concentrate on something more practical.
These finds are central to the condition. I will not stop any work that might lead to an answer, let alone on an area that is central to the condition.
But you're just proving theories that were advanced months ago, and you're not even proving them correctly. You're making a lot of assumptions here. You're wasting time trying to define what's happening instead of looking for what's making it happen. And just slicing up too many specimens. It's extremely dangerous to go up on top and round them up in the wild, where we can't control them. What happened to this one?
It was too unruly. I couldn't handle it. I had to destroy it. We can still get information from it.
Dr. Logan, we are losing the cooperation of the men. I'm not even sure they'll go up top when we run out of the specimens we already have. I'm not sure they won't just try to shut us down completely.
Well, I'll show them results. I'll show them results. I'll show them that these creatures can be domesticated even without the surgery. Knowing what they are, we can begin to approach them properly, condition them, control them. We've got to do this, sir. It's our only hope. Yes, this is Major Cooper. I needed him, sir. He's helping us more now than he ever did when he was alive.
But I saw the grave.
They buried one of the specimens.
Jesus God, Logan. Do you know what they'll do to you if they find out about this? Do you know what they'll do to all of us?
They'll never find out. He can't be recognized.
Not a peep. Long range or short, high band or low, I can't raise anybody.
How can that be, McDermott? There must be other groups like us. Somebody else must be trying to radio.
Yeah, what the hell is this, man? Maybe we are the only ones left.
Oh, I'm sure there's others. This is not the best place to be sending from. And a lot of the equipment I'm using has been rotting down here since the Second World War.
Well, it's up to you to get it working right. Lay off the fucking booze for a while, why don't you? And get somebody on that fucking horn. Pronto!
Well, if we stay down here long enough, I'll have to lay off the fucking booze, Steele, because there won't fucking be any of it fucking left. In the meanwhile, I will continue to indulge myself, and I will continue doing my best in the good fight against dry rot and rust.
Yeah? Well, your best ain't good enough, asshole.
You think I'm not aware of our situation? Do you think I want to stay isolated down here? You know, I'd make a desperate effort to raise somebody just in the hope of getting away from your nasty mouth, Steele. The fact is, either we are the only ones left. Now, there's nobody within range of my puny little Second World War signals.
We used to talk to Washington all the time. They could hear us then.
We were on relays then, we weren't over the air. You know, the power's off in the mainland now, in case you haven't heard, and all the shopping malls are closed.
We don't appreciate your fucking jokes, old man. Keep it up, and I'll shove that bottle of yours right up your wise ass.
I've got better things to do than listen to this kindergarten. Are we finished here?
No, we ain't finished here, ladies. Sit down.
What else do you want? We've given you the reports for this week. We've given you
You've
everything
given
you've
us
asked
a mouthful of Greek salad. Formulas, equations, a lot of fancy terms that don't mean a thing. I want to know if you're doing something that's going to help us out of this deep shit we're in. Or if you're all in there just jerking each other off.
She don't have to jerk off like the rest of us, Captain. She got herself an honest-to-God dick to get off on, huh? It may be yellow, but it's still a dick!
I said we ain't finished here, lady. Sit down. Sit down, or so help me God, I'll have you shot.
You what?
I said, I'll have you shot.
Have you lost your mind?
No, ma'am. Have you? I just told you I was willing to kill you if you didn't get back in your chair. You didn't get back in your chair.
God damn it, you can't shove us around like this. Since when did this become a military operation?